Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You gotta be real nowadays. Yeah, I got locked up, but I didn't worry about it going in. I cried coming out, cried for freedom.
You never sat back.
They call people old school, well, you can just call me Scoop. Some people walk around with skeletons in the closet. Hey, I don't have skeletons in the closet. All my skeletons out ballroom dancing, hustling. These jokers, they wanna be mean. They got to show some love from one another. They wanna be mean.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing? I wanna, Terrence, you don't gotta put nothing up. It don't matter. You don't even gotta put that letter from the family, the John letter. You don't gotta do none of that. First of all, I want to just say to the family and the maids, y'all are all in my prayers, especially you and King. I just pray y'all work y'all situation out. And like I said in previous podcasts, whatever y'all get all together is, it's sad what's going on, but that's all I had to say on it. King, you are deeply, deeply, deeply in my prayers. It's rough right now. A lot of people is grieving in Flint. It's a lot of people with hidden agendas in Flint. And it's still the crab in the barrel at Flint. And I'm still on my mission because, as y'all can see, it's just a lot of bad ways when it comes to uniting people. It's a lot of bad voices when it comes to uniting people. It's a lot of people right now want more attention than the Mays family. And I'm speaking specifically about a person that walk around with a cup, pouring something in it, drinking every 2 minutes. I'm talking about a person that all of this going on with the family, you're all about you. All about you. Exaggeration. Exaggeration is what got us to where we are now. And I could go deep, deep, deep. I can talk about every player when it comes to all of these people that have something to say about the Eric Mays estate. I can talk about how every council person that Councilman Mays served with, how he really felt about it. But that's not my part. I can say how I feel about what's going on right now. But my opinion don't count. Yeah, Eric was like a big brother, uncle, cousin, advisor, all of that to me. But I still don't have nothing to say about what's going on. And I am hurt and affected by it. And then I had people trying to bring so much attention to themselves at a time like this. This story is so deep about this balloon release tomorrow at 5 to 6. And that is the only thing tomorrow that has been approved by the Mays family. That other stuff, for number one, the main reason why I'm only doing a balloon release from 5 to 6 is because we want to do the right thing. And the longer people is hanging around, and like I said, you got people that walk around with cups. She's not the only one that walk around with a cup. A lot of these cups in the right place at the wrong time can lead to somebody being accused for something that shouldn't be on their shoulder. So being at a park from 5 to 6 cuts down that opportunity. But I'm hoping tomorrow it'd be like the old days of bursting after the softball games on Sunday, where everybody can do their thing and my cousin Brian Nolan could go home. The people packed up their stuff and they went home. And the next day they came, and all the debris was in garbage bags. The people hung out till the sun went down or whatever. It's a public park. But I'm not going to be held accountable for anything before 5 o'clock at Ballinger Park. I'm not going to participate in anything at Ballinger Park until 5 o'clock. All the activities before 5 o'clock, because from the handlers of Hakeem to Kevin Mays they have nothing to do with it, and it is not blessed. Now let me explain to this. I am so happy. And a lot of people, especially Brenda Boyd, gonna be like, Rich, you're happy? Somebody hijacked your program and all this? I am so happy because God works in mysterious ways. Y'all see what's going on with my boy Body. I was at the candlelight tonight. So a whole lot of people with memories of Eric Mays did not have a chance to speak. Tomorrow, at the candlelight, it's going to be a whole lot of people that ain't going to have a chance to speak. But because the family ain't seeing eye to eye, and the Hasselbring senior citizens is a safe haven for Eric Mays supporters when it comes to all of this madness that's going on. And I ain't saying that the Hasselbring senior citizen place ain't contaminated a little bit either. But just like the shop, you may have the top tier that say vote for this person during an election, but you got a whole lot of employees that'll vote for somebody else of their choice. So just because we may have some Eric Masoncists is way more people that really love Eric Mays. I'm sorry I had to take my shirt off. I had my shirt on today, y'all. Oh, shoot, I don't even know where. Yeah, I had this hoodie on. Then I had this jacket on top of it. And I had this shirt on. I love Eric Mays. And I just got another thing to say. When people was up lifting this cup, they wasn't at the candlelight. And out of respect to the family, I will be attending only events that I produce. That way, it don't be no don't be no fiction, no more extra. Cause there's a lot of extra people. You don't know if they drunk crying or really miss Councilman Mays. That cup of mud, man. Constantly, every 2 minutes. This cup is dangerous. Gotta pray for everybody. Because people mourn in different ways. I didn't break down and cry until the news reporter called me up and said his memory of Eric Mays was when the Pump 5 broke. And Eric Mays, oh, I ain't breaking down, Lord. I'm getting stronger, Eric. Whew, James, you hear that? I'm talking about it with no tears. But when Pump 5 broke down, he said Eric was the only council person that called the station and said, give the residents my number. And then the reporter told me that Eric Mays don't even live in the second ward. Eric Mays lived in the city of Flint. Eric Mays answered phone calls from everybody. Every now and then, your council person could have been up under Eric's skin and he'd say some little slick shit to you, but at the end of the day, he would help you. I was in the car with him. I seen him when he answered phone calls. And he treat people like they closer to it than I am. Yeah. Have other way, but I'm like, damn, Eric, you gotta be so harsh. I know you helped him. That was Mays. That was Mays. But at the end of the day, Councilman Mays helped. And I'm not getting caught up in whatever's going on now. I'm still on my mission. Because all of my mission that I'm gonna work on, as far as getting people registered to vote. And see, that's what I should have been concentrating on today. Cause getting registration, getting ready for tomorrow with registration. Or we're getting ready for today now because I finally got a link after 12 o'clock. After this person is spreading all kinds of lies and probably got to the point to where she's just on Facebook commenting, because if she went live, y'all would know what I'm talking about when it comes to this cup. But instead of being able to concentrate, because that's what Eric is about, lifting your voice. How do you lift your voice in a city with so many people that don't vote? Is you get people to vote. He was always begging people to vote. People ha, he, ho, and then forget about the damn election. I know, because I got people that walk up to me 6, 7 months like, oh yeah, I don't care, damn, nigga, I lost. The election was over with in November. In my case, August. But when you are really for the people, because everybody said he's for the people, but why was he for the people? And he always was for the people, but yet y'all was against him. Eric Mays wanted a casino. Why y'all stand against that? A bottled water plant? Why y'all stand against that? I'm talking about Blockers lines. So that's why I decided that I'm going to honor Eric's life, and I'm going to fight to get more people to vote. I'm going to fight to get houses put down in these spots where they can tear these houses down. And I'm going to fight. And see, that's the difference between me and Eric. Because Eric voted. for that $72 million tax break to Ashley Capital. It wouldn't have hurt because they had their five. No, he didn't. He didn't vote. He didn't vote for it. He didn't vote for it. He abstained because he received a check. He abstained. But there was some things there, like that hotel, that ain't going to be open once they had to pay their taxes. I wouldn't have gave them a tax break. Otherwise than that, I never, hell, when Eric subpoenaed Rick Snyder, I was one of the few people that really stood up with him. And hell, I talk about that more than he did. And I still talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it. Because the people that are not involved, when they get involved, they need to know the real. They don't need to know all of this brainwashing. People be told something, pass the information on, they ain't don't have no facts. You tell them anything, and they running around telling it. You can see. And now it's a big mess. And I know a lot, and I can't say nothing. But it's a lot of wrong on both sides, and I'm going to leave it there. And I'm praying for a king. Send him an angel, Lord. Send him two, put him on each shoulder. Get him in each ear. Touch the hearts of every maze. Hell, I didn't even know it was that many of y'all. I knew it was the brother that lived with him, Sherman. I guess that's your name. I didn't even really know your name. I know you. All I know is he called you the Republican. Kevin, I know you personally. Had your number in my phone, but got a Q instead of an A, so I couldn't call you. But since I called you, everything is good. Everything was good before I called you. Everything was good while Eric was alive. I don't know. I don't know what good is going to come out of all of this. But I know that God works in mysterious ways. And Eric will eventually be resting in peace. When? Why? I don't know. But Eric will eventually be resting in peace. Eric, we need you now. You need to guide. It's a lost soul out there, Eric. It's a lost soul out there. It's a lost soul getting chewed up by demons. He don't know which way to go. Jump on that shoulder, Eric. Get in that ear. Lead him. Eric, you know who I'm talking about. We gotta be smarter moving forward, in which, like I said, I'm playing chess anyway. We just gotta move better. We can't let Eric death be in vain. We can't let Eric legacy be in vain. Eric wanted houses. We already let fortunes go by. Let me tell you, the casino could have been the first city in Michigan with a casino. That's a lot of money missed. The bottled water company. That was before Nestle was $1 billion bottled water company. It's a lot of money we missed out on. Look how long GM been closed. Why we didn't have a plan to shut them down and open up something else. So we just didn't skip a beat. Our economy, our city kept moving. Instead of so many deaths from the time that General Motors closed to today. So many smart people move with the job. And so much riffraff was left in our city. Like my boy Ira Dursey said, we've been there ever since they closed GM. Facts. Well, anyway, I'm finna get out of here. Stay tuned because Monday I will be making an announcement to where I'll be doing a memorial because, like I said, it's a lot of hurt people. And I know from the family members that I talked to, they wanted something to happen at this particular place. I just got to wait till people that let the cup get in the way of events like tomorrow have nothing to do with, have no way of barging in to what's going to take place at the memorial. It's a shame that so many things have been done without the cup, and that memorial will be done without the cup. Won't be nobody walking around with no cup. Representing Eric Mays. Now tomorrow starting at 5, not anything that I decide to put together. I got a lot I can say, but I'm not because it's not my place. It's a lot of people can say, but they shouldn't because it's not their place. And there's a lot that people that said that they shouldn't have said because it wasn't their place. But when you have people that want to all be all in the conversation, they do anything to get some Facebook likes, shares, attention. I ain't one of them. Never have been, never will be. I just hope that we can get them green and whites up in the air tomorrow. And all the haters stay at home. And everybody know the difference between a real soldier and a cup holder. Check my resume. Been doing this. Gotta do the memorial for Councilman Mays by myself. He'll be with me. He was the only elected official when I had the governor debate here in Flint that showed up. When I had the 34th District State Rep race, only elected official there. He was always the only elected official that helped me out. The only activist that can say they is close, because ain't none of them close. Ain't none of them even with them, but it's close to supporting me as much as Eric Mays is Claire McClinton and Sister Audrey Muhammad. Everybody else probably ain't even in the picture. When it comes to elected officials, like I said, he's the only one. Can't none of them say, oh yeah, Rich Jones had a who's on my ballot. I was there. Oh yeah, like that forum. I was there. Yeah, man, Rich Jones from Governor Whitmer to the University of Michigan Flint. I was there.
Wonder how we get the flight in here in the winter time.
So I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I hope to see everybody from 5 to 6 tomorrow. And remember, anything that happens before 5, I am not accountable for. I look forward to giving y'all an update about having a memorial because the city of Flint and the family needs it. There's a lot of turmoil going here. There's a lot of people looking for attention. There's a lot of people that Eric wasn't even talking to. They're acting like they was his buddy. It's a mess, like Terrence said earlier. Instead of sending me a link. So I could have been asleep right now. I'm sick. And I've been out in that air because I had to go and represent. But I will no longer be at any function that I don't create until all of this madness between the family is settled. I like to thank the family for their blessings, and y'all are deeply in my prayers. And Akeem, you have extra prayers. I pray God send you some angels, and we straighten this stuff out for your daddy.
You just got up?
Yeah.
Crazy we've been up. House is quiet in church tomorrow.
Shout out. Peace out, people. See y'all tomorrow at 5.
Why is that? Is it the deepness of my voice?
Ms. Burns, you have the floor.
Is it that I'm a black male?
Mr. Burns, Ms. Burns, excuse me, you have the floor.
Thank you. And here we go into